All right, Infinity did not have the balls to do a full out Nissan. Did I say Infinity? Nissan did not have the balls, the testicles, to do a full out Nissan
Guts.
Xterra. Right? They took a standard old Nissan Xterra and put a new front fascia on it. I
So it's
think
a
it was.
facelift.
I wouldn't even say it was lazy. It was lazy. A YouTuber did it. Nissan backed them. Apparently, to my understanding, Nissan got behind this YouTuber, and it makes no sense. It doesn't. Why would they do this? Why not create a Land Cruiser competitor, a Bronco competitor, right? Why not move in that marketplace where it's growing? Nissan is literally the one of the only manufacturers that has been slow to move in this field, in this market. It makes no sense. Can you give me your
You
take on
talking
it?
about the off-road market. You talking about the off-road market.
SUV
You
market.
know, the off-road SUV, Land Cruisers.
Yeah, they've been
Uh,
out for about solid, I want to say 8 years now. The
Land
S
Cruisers, Forerunners, and Broncos. And,
Yeah, we're not talking about the truck, right? We're talking about the SUV, the Xterra, which is a big marketplace.
well, yeah, well that's Nissan for you, man.
Yep.
And yeah, right now, um, yeah, the SUV market is growing. That is true.
Yeah.
The off-road market is growing. The Bronco is doing amazing. Um, but has it ever really been Nissan's thing? I mean, Nissan is trying to get back things back together. So they trying to sell stuff that is going to make them the most profit. Is it the
That's my
most
point.
profitable
Yes,
market?
it is. It
Can
is.
they really compete though? I
Yep.
mean,
Yep.
can they?
Yes, they take the Frontier truck and make it, excuse me, an SUV, a proper SUV, and price it lower than Forerunner, right? What Nissan messes up at is they'll have a product and price it out of the market, right?
I mean, like, I don't know about that.
I mean,
What product Nissan got that they pricing out of the market? I
when I
mean,
say price out of the market, like the Frontier has borderline became, and when I say borderline, I'm not talking about its price out the market, but the its price point make you do want to look at a Toyota Tacoma, you know.
Tacoma.
Yeah, yeah. And so if that's the sales leader in the market, you want to undercut it to the point where it gives somebody a honest look, an honest desire to want to look towards your way. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel
They got
like
the
Nissan did not necessarily price the Frontier, their truck, appropriately. That's just my opinion. I feel like they should cut down on the price just a hair to be competitive in the market. Um, and Nissan has to understand that they haven't bought anything new to this segment in a while. And so they need to implement something that's going to bring the power in this segment. That they're going to have to implement that. This is essentially an old Xterra with a new front fascia on it, which I don't think that's appropriate at all. Yeah, I don't feel this at all. So, Kenya, what's your take on it ultimately?
I mean, you already know me. I'm not a truck or SUV guy, so it's hard for me to have an opinion. But um, you would have to look up the price. One thing you have to do is got to make sure that if you're talking about the price, you also got to include the price when you add options. So, what is a fully loaded price for Toyota 4Runner versus or a Toyota Tacoma versus a Nissan Xterra
or Frontier.
or a Nissan Frontier
Yeah. So and I think
or
we can do a quick look. Toyota Tacoma. See the price. 2025 starting point from 31,000. Actually, it get up from 31 to 54,000. Now that's excluding the dealer markups. So if it's 54, then it's gonna be about 65, especially for the TRD.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah.
Nissan.
And the Nissan Frontier, again, the Toyota Taco start at 31,000. Nissan,
Starts off about the same. You think
uh,
it's they gonna they not gonna want to admit that wanting having to undercut Toyota. They got too much pride for that. Too much pride. So they starting off at 32,000, which is around about the same.
but is that wise? If
Might not be wise a lot, but you gotta think about pride. Oh, we're gonna undercut Toyota now. No, Nissan's not gonna do that. Never.
Nissan should do that in order to stay alive, and they should offer more accoutrements, more quality for a little bit lower price. That's all I'm asking. And this
Too
is
much
going to,
pride. That's why they never merged with Honda.
well,
They
yeah.
never. That was never gonna happen.
Then if you want to die, you want to die. That's gonna be on your hands, not
They
my hands.
they got too much pride. They don't want to admit they're getting beat. They're
Well,
like that.
that's the final for the Nissan. We're gonna do one more and hold for 1 second. So yeah, we're gonna do one more, and that's the Ken and Dunn show. Our final thoughts on the Nissan Xterra going to the SEMA again. Nissan allowed this, from my understanding, and they did not put in a full effort, which shows me that they are not being mindful of what needs to be done in this marketplace. This marketplace is exploding. This marketplace is getting more aggressive, and yet Nissan does not have a leg in the game. That's crazy. That shows me that they are suffering from leadership, right?
I
Because
think the guy that got up there now is the best guy that could run the company.
I guess
That's what
so.
I think.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think that he's great. Yeah, that's what I think. So there. I'm sorry, Donald.
Well, I agree. I'm hopefully he do what he's supposed to do. Well, that's the Ken and Don show. We're gonna pick back up tomorrow. Deuces.
Deuces.